that has left this world. There's no turning back, we must press on. And rekindle all the zeal from 1981. Independence, independence. Our father's dream is a reality. Independence, economic performance, and prosperity. And then let your independence. What's right to achieve it?
Let us show independence. I mean, how many years are we celebrating independence this year? That was one of the things that were told to us last week on last week's show by our guest. I hope you remember. I mean, for all these years, how many we have to show for our independence. I know a lot of people talk about being independent and not being able to depend on anybody else. But what can we show for it? Can we probably say that we are where we expected to be, after 30 something years? Or are we saying that we want to do so much more to demonstrate our independence as Antiguans? So I just want us to remember this morning. How much more do we want to do? Young people, what is your vision for Antigua? What would you like to contribute? Some of you will become one of you. In this generation, might become the prime minister in the next 10, 15 years. We don't know what's going to happen, but we want to know, what is your vision for our country and how much do you love it? Are you going to stay here and help us to continue to be the independent nation that we are, to continue to just grow and to do different things? This is Youth Envision this morning, and we are listening to some of the new songs that were released for the independent season. Special thanks to my tech guy there for helping me out with that. I truly, truly appreciate that. And we listening to the lyrics. Lyrics are very, very important because, sometimes songs will tell you to jump and do this or dance and do that. And I don't think we understand the importance of it. So when we have good, rich lyrics, it is very good for us to be able to get encouraging songs like this during this season. So let's just continue to listen to it. Let's continue to enjoy this morning's program. I am your host, Auntie Dia, and we're really having a good time this morning. I'm laughing. These names are very, very, very interesting. We had a song by Young Squealy, and now we're listening to Reading.
As we face the future together with this deadly disaster, will be our test. Let history show that every man did his best. Like an hour that has left his work. There's no turning back, we must press on. And rekindle our zeal from 1981. Independence, independence. Our father's dream is a reality. Independence, independence. We must cherish it and go forward in unity. Equality and justice must be for everyone. Building a better future for our children with good economic performance and prosperity. And then let's show independence. What's right to achieve it?
Let us show our independence. He says every obstacle we face shall be our test. And yes, that is so true. It's like an obstacle course through life. You jump high, you jump low, you go underneath, you crawl. Sometimes you have to swim, whichever one. And I mean, we have 365 beaches, so we might as well learn how to swim through it. And I love the words in this song. I also like the fact that he mentioned the wearing of the mask and social distancing, because what's going to happen is a few years from now, this song is going to be reminding our people of what they actually went through. And it's going to be a message for the other ones coming up about what we went through. So that's, again, one of the good things about being selective with your lyrics in music, because music continues to pass the test of time, that it can be even like a history book, a history story for our young people, so they can help them to remember the things that we have encountered as an Antiguan people. I love this song. This is a good one also. Let's continue to enjoy Youth Envision this morning.
Antigua and Barbuda, let us celebrate. Don't have to separate. So pretty. We come too far to turn back now. Together, we are going to make it somehow. And work up perseverance is the key to success. Go and tell them and take a value and pass the test. Keep our flag in the sky, keep it flying high. Tell them our spirit will never die. Let's celebrate, we have plenty to boast about. Let me burn now, let me hear you scream and shout. We have been independent, November 1st, 81. We become a the father of this nation. Now that you dead and gone, let your legacy live on. Happy Independence, Antigua, did I do?
Happy Independence, Antigua. Did I sing it right? Oh wow, wow, wow. Good morning, good morning. This is the one by Super D. Super D, thank you for that song this morning. Good morning to Lyndon there. He's saying a message in Atlanta, Grand Rising. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you so much for connecting with me via the Facebook page. I'm just trying to share some energy with the young people. They're still afraid of me, but so far so good. We're enjoying it anyway, and we're leaving a mark. We're leaving information for them to be able to know that we want to make sure that they have options and they have choices and there's information for them. I'm not sure if the interpretation center is open, but that's a very good place to visit this season, if they are up and running, just to again get a taste of Antigua's culture, just a little browse through, a little feedback, a little live performance of the Antiguan culture at the Interpretation Center. Whoever came up with that, it's a very excellent idea. I love it actually. Very good for the young people as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Randy Best. Good morning to Antiguans everywhere, he says. Good morning to those listening and not seeing him on Facebook. He's saying good morning to Antiguans far and wide. Thank you for, especially those Antiguans who are overseas, Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for not forgetting, your Antiguan roots. Thank you for staying with us. We appreciate that this morning, tuning in on the page there, Z Liberty Radio. Thank you so much. This is Youth Envision, and I am your host, Auntie Dia. We're having a good time. We're listening to songs by different Antiguans who have released songs for the independent season there. We had some song by Young Squealy, Sahara, Redding, and now we're listening to Super.
Antigua and Barbuda, we have passed the world. So stop all this backbiting and put our country first. We have made mistakes along the way, but we can't go back to yesterday. Our forefathers, they have paid the way with blood, sweat, and tears. Many have passed away. United we stand, divided we fall. I take all the one and one for all. Let's get it brave. We have plenty to boast about. Let me roll now. Let me hear you scream and shout. We have been independent, November 1st, 81. That will become our girl, the father of this nation. Now that you're dead and gone, let your legacy live on. Happy Independence, Antigua, Happy Independence, Barbuda.
Happy Independence, Antigua. Happy Independence, Barbuda. All for one and each for all. Very, very, very interesting song here this morning. All for one and each for all. I mean, we might have our differences, but we can work together as a people for a common goal, for the advancement of our country. This is where we live. This is where we call home. And if we're going to be living here and enjoying life, we might as well make it good for us. We might as well make it comfortable. We might as well make it exciting, So I like that song as well. Good lyrics there.
How wonderful it was to want political freedom. Now you look so unhappy on this anniversary.
Wow. You're killing me. Don't forget the last song to play is the one that says Antigua.
You thought you were safer with labor, so we labor. Life is a problem, an illusion. You must protect your nation. So let's unite as one under the banner of freedom. Let's stand for demand what is best for our nation. All we did was give them another mandate. We didn't win this country to come economy, so to protect our sovereignty. consequent to work, fight, and study to become self-reliant.
What I really like about all of these songs that I've been listening to this morning is that they're all speaking about unity. And that is something that we need to understand. When we work together, there is so much that we can do together. There is so much we can do as a team when we unite as a people. I mean, even our leaders can get a message very strong if we unite as a people. And that is something that we need to take from these songs this morning. Very strong message there from Willie Wawa. You have to forgive me. I'm not laughing at your name, sir. I'm not laughing at your name. Very good music. I'm just not that good with names. My students could tell you she's not good with names. She changes my name all the time. But they understand. So I hope you can understand with me this morning. We're having a good time. Share a laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. Wake up to a beautiful Saturday morning, living on the islands, just smiling and enjoying life. There's so much to be grateful for. Continue to smile while you have teeth. Willy Wawa, Willy Wawa. Willy Wawa, that gave me a little reminder that I want to share a little fun fact with you before I leave. Antigua and Barbuda had the Carib names of Wadadli and Waomani. So Barbuda was Waomani and Antigua is Wadadli. I know we hear Wadadli a lot, but I'm not sure if we've heard that Barbuda's name was Waomani. It's W-A with an inverted comma, O-M Oni, Waomani. The Caribs gave it that name, and I'm sure it had a meaning, So that's a fun fact for you here, kids. That's something that you can remember and hold on to.
When we are so dependent, our farmers have no market, so they produce going round and round. Like a motorcade from Willie, old road, point and go down. Them and the guy we wait on weekly, for they produce for us to eat. And our woman that is here, so long as they care, is extending so that I hear. So let's unite as one under the banner of freedom. Let's stand for my demand. What is best for our nation? All we did was give them another mandate. We didn't win this country to come because of it.
Yes. I remember I wrote a poem once for my students, and it was called Antigua is a Melting Pot. Listening to him again, there are quite a few different Caribbean nationals living in Antigua. And I mean, I'm actually one of them, Dominican by birth, acquired citizenship of Antigua. Now, I've been living here for quite a few years. I won't say how long. Won't see how long. But one of the things we can do when we come here as as Caribbean nationals is just remember we come here to, advance the country, to do better, to work together with fellow Antiguans, and to just continue to build our Caribbean nations and to appreciate who we are as a people. And I like what he's saying about let us just unite as a people. Let's stop fighting and separating each other, because whether we want to believe it or not, history has led us to know that we are all still connected in a very special way. Our ancestors, we share the very same ancestors. So what we need to do is to remember that as a people, as a Caribbean people, and continue to stay strong. Our time is clocking down on us this morning. We're having so much fun this morning. I am having quite a lot of fun. I'm not sure if you're enjoying it with me. Sweetness Sweet, she says she loved this song. I love it too. It's very powerful lyrics, brother. I'm just gonna need you to get up and dance with me on this one. Come on, move your feet, dance, take a little morning exercise, stretch, and just enjoy it. Keep the bones strong, keep the body and the heart pumping, the blood pumping, and just enjoy this one with me. Just come welcome to our shows. Come share the excitement and have fun. In Antigua, we welcome to the sun and my people. Welcome everyone. Let nature awake your appetite. Enjoy it. Tropical delights. The flavor of this enchanting country forever will haunt your memory. Come on, I just need you to dance to this song. This is such great music here this morning. I have with me locking in on YouTube channel there, the Learning Academy. That's a beauty. Good morning to you too. I know I'm not wearing my headpiece this morning. It was my intention to have a shirt, but I don't know if somebody wants to sponsor me for the next show. That's fine. I'll wear it, an Antiguan t-shirt. I'll bring my Antiguan t-shirt and wear my flag. It's up to you. It's independence season in Antigua, and we just want to have fun. We just want to identify our culture. We just want to recognize who we are as a Caribbean people, and spend some time. I mean, all throughout the year, we do all sorts of things. Let us take this month, this next few weeks leading up to the 1st of November, to just spend some quality time listening to Antiguan music, blasting it out to your neighbors, calling out to your neighbors. Keep the social distance, yes, but share laughter, share about the old time things and the things we did back then, and just enjoy it. I love this song. Let's take it from the top.
Antigua is home, it's home for me. Land of sun and sea, and total beauty. Yes, this coral island in the Caribbean Sea has its very own, its own identity.
Yes, this coral island in the Caribbean Sea, the land of sun, sea, and sand. Good morning to you, Carol Smith. Good morning, Randy Best. Thank you so much for the positive comments that you're giving to me. Thank you so much for the show. We want to just continue to make it something that will empower the young people, that will empower all our listeners, rather, to help even the older ones to just reconnect with our roots and just have a good time right here on ZDK Liberty Radio. Thank you guys so much. I'm enjoying this song. I'm going to let it play a little bit and do a little dancing. Are you going to join me and do some dancing as well?
Tropical delights, the flavor of this enchanting country forever will haunt your memory. Yeah, that's right. We are gonna let them go. Come on to my heaven and rest. Enjoy the fresh breeze, sunshine, sweet caress. Oh, don't you have standing in line with flights on the beaches, perfect for recline. Come if you dare, come and explore. Open arms await you, you couldn't ask for more. All we have to offer is at your request. You'll find a cuisine among the best.
You'll find our cuisine among the best. Well, I'm about to leave here and I'm going to find some good breakfast, some good Antiguan breakfast to eat. I don't know about you, but this is a good time for me to have something, very rich this morning. Maybe some fried plantain, some boiled eggs, some liver. I don't know what I'm going to have, but I'm about to have some very good Antiguan Caribbean breakfast. I already have my tea. Thank God to my cousin. She always hooks me up. I love this girl. Thank you so much, Sil, for always hooking me up. I can always depend on you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see y'all are joining me now. You can check out the replay on Facebook. Good morning, Jared. Hot fire. Wow, wow, wow. Hot fire. Okay. Good morning to all of you. Thank you guys so much for joining with me. Yes, let's continue to look for justice. Let's continue to work together. Let's continue to help each other. And let's give the young people an opportunity to know that we do look out for each other. And we want to make sure that everyone gets the justice that they need. Thank you so much for commenting, for liking, for connecting with me on Facebook, for connecting with me via live stream, also on YouTube as well. Good morning, Elizabeth Challenger. Thank you so much. Kaylee and I are locked in. Kaylee, my niece Kaylee. Good morning, darling. Good morning. Let's just enjoy this song one more time as we close off. See you guys next week, Saturday, 8 a.m. for Youth Envision.
Under the sky in Antigua, we wake up to the sun. And my people, welcome everyone. Let nature awake your appetite. Enjoy it, tropical delights. The flavor of this enchanting country forever. We want your memory. In Antigua, we welcome to the sun. And my people, yeah, welcome everyone. Let nature awake your appetite. Enjoy it, the tropical delights. In Antigua, we welcome to the sun.